Margaret O'Brien's adorable, isn't she?
I hope they don't do to her what they did to me. She'll never know what it's like to be a kid.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll be different for her.
Oh, God, here it comes.
Your dreaded close-up.
Oh, she's
Judy, what are you still doing? You should be asleep.
gorgeous. Don't you think? Did you think she's gorgeous?
Yeah, I think she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, isn't she? Oh.
Cut and print. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
He's gonna ask me to marry him, you know.
Who is, honey?
Vincent. He doesn't know it yet.
Judy, what are you still doing? You should be asleep.
Francis, he's a terribly sweet man.
Oh, he is, isn't he? Oh.
But I don't think he's marrying material.
I'll help you pack them. You won't have to say goodbye to anything.
I don't listen to those rumors. That's just his artistic flair.
Cut.
Francis, listen to Roger.
All I know is he's very intelligent and very kind. And he adores me. And I need to be adored.
I'll help you pack them. You won't have to say goodbye to anything.
I do.
Except your snow people, of course.
Cut.
For the studio, it was a match made in heaven. Marriage to one of their up-and-coming directors was a way to keep Mama in the family. Louis B. Mayer himself gave the bride away.
Judy, I love you like a father. And you know you can turn to me whenever things go wrong.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor.
Vincent, this girl needs someone steady. Counting on you to keep an eye on her.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! 3 months away from the studio. Oh, Lord, I don't ever want to go back. Can't we just stay here?
Well, now, one of us has to earn a living.
Well, I vote for you then. I've decided something, Vincent. When they asked me to renew my contract, I'm not gonna sign.
Do you think that's wise?
20 pictures in 7 years. I'm tired. And I miss the sound of applause. I want to try Broadway. I want to be independent. You know, 1 picture a year. Maybe a radio series. Nobody cares what you look like on the radio. A person in my condition has to think about things like that.
What do you mean, your condition? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine, darling, but we're gonna have a baby.
Judy, really?
No, wait. I've got one more surprise.
Don't tell me it's twins.
No. I'm never gonna take another one of these again. I've promised myself, and I'm gonna do it this time. I really mean it. Take my hand, Vincent. I need your strength. Darling.
Mama thought she'd taken her life into her own hands. She was able to stay off pills during her pregnancy, and after my sister Liza was born, she threw herself into a new role, wife and mother. But she was surrounded by people who were more interested in her financial worth than her well-being. She was by now a valuable property, and everyone had a lot riding on her success.
Tore up her contract and offered her a new one. $6,000 a week. That's double, you hear me? Double what we've been paying her. Vincent, please, you have worked miracles with her before. Expect you to do it again. Maybe that pirate picture that you're so stuck on.
You know how fragile she is, Helpy. I don't know if she's ready to go back to work.
Nonsense. Work is what she needs. You talk to her.
Ah, here's my beautiful little Liza. An absolute charmer. Except her godmother, I'm delighted to say.
It's getting late, and this one should be in bed. Children need rest.
Why, Mama, I don't recall you ever saying that to us when we were doing 5 a day in vaudeville. Things are gonna be different for her. She's not gonna do anything she doesn't want to do. Look around the room, darling, and repeat after me. I am not going into show business. Show business is bad.
Judy, a song, please.
Oh, I couldn't. No, my throat.
Everyone, your attention, please. Judy is going to honor us with a song.
She resents me. Well, she always has. Always making nasty remarks.
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it.
You know how she broke the news to me about the baby? I'm pregnant, Mama. I hope you don't mind. It hurts so much.
I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me sad. But there were times, dear, you made me feel so bad. I must say, you and LB was certainly chummy this evening.
He wants us to do another picture together. As soon as you've signed the contract. Think you're ready to go back to work? They're really counting on you.
Would you do something for me, darling? Don't go to work tomorrow. Stay home with me. Let's just be together.
You know that's not possible.
Why?
Because there are hundreds of people at the studio waiting for me. They expect me to be there.
Oh, let them wait. I can't. I don't like sharing you with other people.
Well, what about me? I have to share you with the public.
But that's not the same, darling. Remember, I don't bring the public home with me. I don't take them to bed. I only take you.
cannot walk off a set like that.
I didn't think you'd notice. You and Gene Kelly are like a couple of conspirators, whispering, always whispering. It makes me nervous.
It's a very elaborate number.
What about my number? What do I have to do to get your attention? Gene's got all the sexy costumes.
Lottie, would you excuse us, please? Where are they?
Where or what?
I don't have time to play games, Judy. Maybe you think you're fooling everyone, but you're not. You ought to take a look at the rushes. You look like a different person at the beginning of this movie.
Satisfied?
You know, the worst of it is, you think you can hide it from me. Look at you, you're skinny as a rail.
Isn't that what everybody wants?
You're irritable, you're missing days of work, you're holding up production. How long do you think wardrobe can keep covering for you, huh? Look at how much they've had to take this dress in.
Get your hands off that!
Why, Judy?
They helped me. You promised you would. And you did.
Judy, the studio is willing to pay for treatment.
Treatment? You mean the nut house? You all think I'm crazy. Well, it's a damn wonder I'm not, the things I have to put up with.
Mama, what's this?
Oh, for God's sake, Liza, can't you see Mama's busy? Oh. Oh, Liza, sweetheart. Oh, Liza. Oh, Liza, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Mama's sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm mad at the studio, not you. Do you understand? Never you. You know, making movies isn't always as much fun as it looks like when you come to visit. It's like playing, but it's hard. And, you know, people expect Mama to be happy all the time and to make them happy. And if I'm not, it gets hard for Mama. You know, then I get scared. You know, like you do sometimes. And if I'm not ready, they get mad at me. Same as I just got mad at you. Darling. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about Judy Garland.
Which Judy Garland is that, Doctor? There's the little girl who just wanted to be a nurse. That was in photoplay about 1937. Or maybe you'd prefer the Life magazine version. That one had Judy in a white blouse with a perfectly sweet little bow. Quite the homemaker. The studio does everything it can to keep Judy Garland's star shining.
All right, then. Tell me about Frances Gum.
Oh, she's long gone. At least we all hope she is. Nobody wanted her, especially not Judy Garland. She was too fat. She had a funny name. She was so boring, we had to get rid of her. Great voice, though. Judy Garland stole that voice. It's my body that's tired, Doctor. There's nothing the matter with my head.
Mama came home from the hospital feeling great. She had gained weight and was off the pills. Her doctors advised MGM to let her have a year off. But the studio wanted her thinned down and back at work as quickly as possible. And that meant more medication.
Turn around.
After all, she was under contract, as she had been since she was 13 years old.
All right, move. Move! Terrible. It's terrible.
That monster Berkeley. He treats me the same as
when I was 15.
I know, honey. You know, even if you're half dead, you're still better than anybody else. You know that?
I gotta finish this one. It'll be the end of me if I don't.
Miss Garland?
Okay. I can't go out there.
No.
Oh, please don't make me go out there.
All right, honey.
Suspended indefinitely. Me?
They're cutting their losses, Francis, and starting over.
You're supposed to fight for me. Why didn't you make those sons of bitches treat me like Greer Garson, for Christ's sake?
I spoke...
No, I'm just Mr. Mayor's little hunchback girl.
I spoke to
They
Arthur...
don't give a damn about me.
Of course
I'm just
they give a
box
damn.
office. I'm just a voice.
They give a damn. I spoke to Arthur. There is nothing that he can do. He would have stuck by you. But the accountants are saying that you cost the studio 23 days and 20% in overages.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd like to see that book. Because you know what? It'd be right next to the other book, which says that I made that studio over $36 million since I was 12 years old.
Look, a suspension. It's not the end of the world.
You still got personal appearances, honey. Broadway, maybe. You will be just fine.
Oh, I'll think of something. Excuse me.
You know, when one of LB's precious racehorses pulls up lame, he gets one of the finest veterinarians in the world in a year to heal. You think she'd at least get the same consideration?
I try to protect her. She wants me to be something that I can't. She says I never show her enough love.
Mr. Minnelli, could you come up? Judy! Judy, please answer me! She's locked herself in!
Judy! Judy, come on!
Oh.
Judy! Judy, open the door!
Some break for the other girl singers, huh?
Oh, I've done worse to myself shaving.
Judy, your mother's downstairs.
No, send her away. I don't want to see her. Where's Liza?
Well, she's on an absolutely divine excursion with Uncle Roger.
Oh, bless Roger.
There's a little something to help you sleep.
Oh, better make it a double.
Miss Garland, can you tell us, is this the end of the yellow brick road? Is there any chance of Miss Garland coming back from this? Give us some sort of idea. Is she rested, Mrs. Garland? Who is at her side? She's so far gone. Mrs. Garland, tell us something. Is she gonna make it? Is she gonna make it? Throw us a bone here. Why are you so upset? Is it because...
I had to do was click my heels 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. We can click them as much as you want to. But there's no going home.
The public may have sympathized with Mama, but the studio didn't. On September 29, 1950, MGM officially terminated Judy Garland. She was finally free, and it scared her to death. The studio wasn't her only parting, though she and Vincent remained legally married for another year. Both knew the marriage was over.
The end of your life sentence. Commuted for good behavior.
Hey, Judy. Sing a song for us.
I'm sorry about you and Vincent.
I don't blame him, you know. One night, I hit him with a phone because his snoring kept me awake. Isn't that ghastly?
Ghastly? Honestly, darling. Snoring? Who could blame you?
Judy, sing Over the Rainbow.
Let's get sick of that. I got rainbows up my ass, honey. Okay. What would I have done if you hadn't been in town?
There's only one thing more pathetic than a woman drinking alone.
What's that?
Two women drinking alone.
Come on, Judy, let's hear it.
Okay.
Sid, how are you?
Fine, just fine.
Have you met my friend?
Sonia Penny.
I read you were in town.
Oh, you did?
Vacation, or are you here for a while?
Well, that depends on the ice at Rockefeller Center.
Come on, Judy. Sing over the rainbow.
Oh, please,
Come on.
Take a hike, Buster. Miss Garland isn't performing tonight.
Who the hell are you?
This is who I am.
Hey, look, pal. I don't want any trouble.
Give me a ring if I can be of any further service, Miss Henny. Good to see you, Kay.
Mr. Luft.
Sidney Luft.
Movie producer.
Oh?
As in B Pictures. Trouble. As in look. But don't touch.
Me? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Friends tell me that you're a dangerous man to know.
Oh, yeah? What do you think?
Well, you're the only man I've ever met who threatened to punch someone's lights out for me.
Growing up Jewish in my neighborhood, you had to fight.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It was wonderful. It was thrilling. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got a little, right here.
Oh, there you go. I can just see the papers. Washed up former film star Judy Garland gets bloody chin in drunken 5 a.m. brawl.
You don't take yourself very seriously, do you?
I cannot take myself seriously because if I did, I would have died a long time ago. And I don't want to die, despite what you might have heard. I want to work.
So why aren't you? Who's your agent?
Oh, I don't have an agent. I'm with the Morris office. I have had some offers. The best one's a concert tour of Europe.
Sounds good. You're a night person like me.
Uh-huh.
On tour, you get to sleep all day. Nobody bothers you.
Yeah.
And you don't have to starve yourself.
I can get as fat as I want to.
Eat up.
I don't know. The last time I toured was vaudeville with my sisters, you know? I'd be terrified, absolutely petrified. And it's been so long since I heard an audience applaud. What if they don't?
All you need is a little breezing.
What's that?
It's like this. A champion racehorse is bred to run, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep him in the stable too long, he gets restless. So you let him have his head. But slowly, little gallops. Longer, longer each day. By the day of the race, he's ready to take on all comers.
My friends tell me you know a lot about horses.
Women, too. Care to try me?
How would I be able to see Liza if I was traipsing all around the world? I wouldn't be able to bear it.
Well, take her with you. She hasn't started school yet.
I don't know. I'd need someone like you to take care of things for me.
That'd make a pretty lousy chorus boy.
Well, I'm not asking you to tag along. I'm offering you a job.
Thanks, but no thanks. What's that you taking?
It's my medication.
What does it do for you?
Well, stick around, honey, and find out. Oh, baby. You know, you've been a producer. How different could it be? I need you.
Someone I can trust. We'd be so good together. We are good together.
Colonists will have a field day. They're already gunning for me as it is. They'll say I'm just using you. What's so funny?
Well, you know, they're telling me I'm washed up, so if you're using me, you're in worse trouble than I am.
Nobody said no to Mama for long. What Mama wanted, Mama eventually got. My dad became her manager. As far as Mama was concerned, taking care of her was the same thing as loving her.
What do you mean no theater will book her? The European tour was a smash.
I'm telling you, Europe means nothing here. I don't like it, but it's a fact. They're dying for her in radio. 6 shows, $1,500 a pop. That's a great offer these days.
Radio. Judy Garland is a movie star.
Take the radio deal. It's the best you're gonna get.
The odds makers had written her off. It seemed like Mama's glory days were over. As she put it, she was on a slippery slope to a fade-out.
Mr. Schwartz, please. Tell him to sit left. It's all. It's Sid. Listen, I'm at a payphone in the lobby of the Palace. How soon can you get down here? I've got a proposition for you.
2 months later, Variety announced that after 18 years, vaudeville was returning to the Palace, and Judy Garland was topping the bill.
We are here to ballyhoo and to make the introduction.
They're saying it's the biggest jam in Times Square since VJ Day. You won't believe who's out there, baby. Jack Benny, Jimmy Durante, Sophie Tucker, Swanson, Dietrich.
And all of them waiting for me to fall on my ass. I know I am. Wait till they get a look at me. There'll be a stampede to the exit.
They're all here because they love you.
No, if they loved me, they'd all go home.
This is your night, baby. Everybody else can go to hell.
No, I don't want everybody to go to hell. Just some of them.
Whatever you say, baby.
Sid, would you do me a favor?
Anything.
Don't call me baby. Call me darling.
Darling.
No, don't throw it away. It has to have magic.
Darling.
Sid.
5 minutes, Miss Garland.
You get dressed. I'll be in the wings.
Don't forget. Save the big gesture for the end.
Yes. Got it. Thank you.
Just as though you had me on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver if you will only play that Swanee River rockabye. Your rockabye, baby, with a Dixie melody.
dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow? Why, oh, why can't
No one who knew my parents thought their marriage would last. 6 months was the guess, 5 years at the outside. The press didn't like my dad, and Mama's track record wasn't great. But my parents fooled them all. Maybe they didn't exactly live happily ever after. But with Dad, Mama came closer than she did with anyone else. They truly loved each other. I'm not sure the world ever figured that out.
Nothing's more important to me than a healthy baby, Doctor. Nothing.
Wow. You're gonna need complete bed rest until the baby comes.
Oh. Well, I'll do whatever you say.
Oh, my God.
Come right here, honey.
Oh, Lottie, do you know any prayers?
Sure I do.
Oh, teach me something.
Hail Mary, full of
Hail
grace.
Mary, full of grace. Oh, Lottie, will my baby be okay?
Your baby's gonna be fine.
We had a neighbor once. The baby and the mother both died in childbirth.
Judy, you're not gonna die, and neither is your baby. Let's not go.
Oh, where the hell is that left?
Oh, he's in the waiting room.
Liza, do you want to hold your sister, Lorna?
Judy, do you want to say our prayer again?
Pray? What for? We lived, didn't we?
Hello, Mama.
Where the hell have you been? We've been waiting here for hours to go home.
Hey, give me my baby. How's my little sweetheart?
Don't break her, Papa Sid.
Hey, Lorna, look what Daddy brought you.
Did you rob a bank or something?
Lorna, you tell Mama. Daddy's horse came in 15 to 1. And that's not all. Jack Warner called about A Star is Born, and he said if it's for your mama, he'll do whatever it is. They'll put up the money and we'll produce it.
You tell Mama.
I told him, you want Harold Arlen and Ira Gershwin to do the score, and he's all for it.
Oh.
Moss Hart is begging to write the script.
Oh, Liza, ask Daddy if he thinks we can get Kukor to direct.
Honey, I think we can get anyone we want. For the first time in your life, you're not only the star of the picture, but
but you're calling all the shots.
Thank you, darling. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Lorna, my lucky star. And Liza, you too. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
When Liza was born, Mama suffered severe postpartum depression. She went through it again when I arrived on the scene.
Oh, leave me alone.
Judy?
Oh, why aren't there any locks around this place?
You know why. Your sister Jimmy just called. Your mother.
Oh, what a...
She was in a parking lot. She had a heart attack. She's gone, Judy. Sorry.
The night is bitter, the stars have lost their glitter, the winds grow colder, suddenly you're older, and all because of the man that got away. No more his eager call, the writings on the wall, the dreams you've dreamed have all gone astray. The man that won you has run off and undone you. That great beginning has seen a final inning. Don't know what happened. It's all a crazy game. No more that all-time thrill, for you've been through the mill, and never a new love will be the same. Good riddance, goodbye. Every trick of his, you're on to. But fools will be fools, and where's he gone to? The road gets rougher.
I'm sorry, George. I think I missed my mark. I'm so exhausted. Maybe tomorrow?
That's all right, darling. After 20 takes, we're all exhausted. What do you say we call it a day?
Great.
We're losing thousands of dollars a day. Now, not just my money, your money too.
Have a heart, Jack. This is the third version of the song we've asked her to do in 2 months. Things have been pretty rough for her lately.
And you're making them rough on me. Those jerks at MGM babied her.
Wait a minute. You're the one who threw away 400 grand when you decided to do everything over again in CinemaScope.
Well, somebody has to make the decisions. Do this at least. Tell her to stop acting like royalty and start thinking like a producer.
I don't even know if it's my mother I'm mourning. Nobody ever let me cry for my father. I was expected to go on singing and working as if nothing had happened.
Francis, I want you to listen to me. You are adored all over the world. You got 2 beautiful children.
Oh, they are beautiful, aren't they?
They're gorgeous. You've got a man who truly loves you. Not to mention a movie that could turn out to be a masterpiece.
Do you really think so?
Francis, don't you know how wonderful your life could be if you would just let it? I don't care how you do it, sugar, but you gotta get rid of those pills before they kill you.
You wanted me.
You don't have to go through with this. You know what the doctor said? It's dangerous to quit cold turkey.
Just you and me, please.
God, you're shaking already.
I'm gonna get used to it.
That's it. I'm calling a doctor.
No, no doctors.
Judy.
Don't touch me. Don't.
I'm begging you. I'm on my knees.
Well, while you're down there, why don't you sing 8 bars of Swanee?
Darling, would you do something for me?
What is it?
Would you order me a steak, big steak, rare, with mashed potato and lots of butter? Then just lie close to me till it comes.
Of course. Yeah, want a steak, rare, with mashed potatoes and extra butter. Yeah, right away. Thanks a lot.
You don't know what it's like to watch somebody you love just crumble away, bit by bit, day by day, right in front of your eyes, and just stand there helpless. Oh, but my heart goes out to him. He tries, he does try, but I hate him for failing. And I hate me because I fail too. It doesn't matter how much you love somebody. How do you live out the days? How?
Cut.
I think I messed up a line. You know, I like the one before the last one.
I won't use it. We'll do another one. I don't know how you do it. Such intensity. Take after take.
Well, you should come to my house any day of the week. I do it every afternoon, but I only do it once at home. Okay.
I've lived in Hollywood all my life, and I've never seen an opening of such splendor. Well, it's a long way from little Francis Gum at the Oriental Theater to Judy Garland, the most beloved singer of songs in America's finest young actress. Hello, darling. I gave you your name, remember?
This really is the greatest opening in my 40 or 50 years in show business.
And my darling husband, he did the whole thing.
Well, I'm very proud to have been a small part of it.
Small?
Very proud of you, too.
Principal credit goes to imaginative, tireless, talented Judy in a film comeback without precedent.
Oh, more! She gives what is just about the greatest one-woman show in modern movie history.
Oh, my God.
Everybody's little sister, it would seem, has grown out of her braids and into a tiara.
These are Oscar reviews, baby.
Oh, and a real Oscar this time, not like that little munchkin thing they gave me for Wizard of Oz.
You deserve it.
Oh, you bet I do.
What the hell is this? They butchered it. Some of her best scenes gone.
The story doesn't make any sense anymore.
I told you, orders from New York. The picture was too long.
These guys are crazy. The reviews are great. Business is great.
For now. But who knows? The only way of recouping is more shows every day. It's a knife through my heart, too. If someone had paid more attention to the bottom line and not taken us for a ride, if anybody killed this picture, it was the two of you.
Oh, kick me in the gut.
He just kicked us both in the teeth.
Oh, I don't mean Warner, I mean the baby.
Oh, what should I do?
Hired a forklift to get you on stage tomorrow night.
From your mouth. Oh, I'm scared to death. I've asked Sid to bet on Jane Wyman so he doesn't jinx it.
If Wyman wins, I'll eat my hat. Hell, I'll even eat Hedda Hopper's hat. Oh, sorry.
Careful, honey. I think they'll give it to Audrey Hepburn. I mean, I know
She
it.
just got one. I'll never give it to Dandridge, not in this town. Not yet. And Kelly, poor dear. Just say she was miscast. That leaves you, darling. Everybody says so.
Wouldn't it be just so perfect to look out on all those bastards who said I was washed up and say in my most Dorothy adorable voice, thank you. Thank you for finally recognizing all the grindingly hard work I've done for you ungrateful slave drivers ever since I was 12 years old.
And now you can all just kiss my ass. Oh. All right.
Ooh. Oh, I think you better call Sid. The baby.
The baby.
It's coming.
The
It's
baby.
coming. Oh, honey. They all said you weren't gonna make it, but I knew better, didn't I, Jim?
People, clear the floor! Judy, can you sit up for me? We're wired into the broadcast. When you announce your name, we're gonna go live. People, please,
Do you
people.
think I'm gonna win?
We wouldn't be here if you weren't. Sid, get out of there.
Right.
You're ruining my shot. Sit down.
Honey, come here, I got a job for you. You're gonna operate the Venetian blindfold, okay? But if you pull the cord a second before they say Judy Garland, I'll kill you.
Judy, harder. Judy, I need a cable in here fast.
Hold the baby high.
Well, I can hardly move. I'm wired like radar.
Now to present the Oscar for Best Actress, Mr.
We're
William Holden.
going now.
And the nominees for Best Actress are...
All right, everybody, quiet.
Here we go. Dorothy Dandridge for Carmen Jones.
Not too exotic.
Judy Garland for A Star Is Born.
Sid, she's wired.
All right.
Audrey Hepburn, Sabrina.
Too skinny.
Grace Kelly, The Country Girl.
Can't act.
And Jane Wyman for Magnificent Obsession.
That should be Rock Hudson's.
And the winner is... Grace Kelly for The Country Girl.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
That's it. Kill the camera. Get the cords piled together. Let's go. Sound man, out. Let's go.
Okay, get the cable.
Move the lights. Go, 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 go.
Kill that. Let's move this door.
Come on, let's wrap it up. Move it.
Hold the door open.
Got it. What's it? I need the cords here.
Judy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Guys, I need someone up here to grab some of these cords. Let's go.
Okay,
Come
Gus.
on.
I knew they wouldn't give it to me.
It's the biggest robbery since Brinks. It's a popularity contest, Sugar. And you have burnt too many bridges.
She probably had to sleep with Edward Arnold.
What I've heard, she would have slept with Benedict Arnold.
I hear she's an nymphomaniac.
Only when you can calm her down. What are you waiting for, Sid? Let's have a toast. To hell with them. I've got my own Academy Award. My son.
You're right, baby.
Those bastards.
After the extravagance of A Star is Born, Mama couldn't get a part in movies. No studio would touch her. She went back to doing live performances, concerts, and nightclubs. She used to joke she sang for her supper, for her husband's supper, and for her children's supper. And that meant more medication. She started putting on a great deal of weight. We all counted on Lottie for the Daily Mama Report.
Here we go.
What's Mama's mood?
Yeah, partly cloudy. Kids, wash your hands before you go see your mama, okay?
Okay.
All right. Excuse me, Sid.
What is it?
The staff have been talking. I was just wondering, do you think we might get paid this week? I'm not asking for myself. I'll stick by Judy no matter what. It's just that the others...
Haven't I always taken care of everything? You just tell them not to worry.
Thank you. Oh, there's sugar in these. What does that love think I am, a cup of coffee?
Morning, Mama.
Oh, my little darlings. Oh, darling. Where's Joe? Lorna, now that's not funny. You're supposed to look after Joey. Where are you, Joe? Where are you? Where are you, little Joe? Oh, there you are. Now I'm gonna tickle you. I'm gonna tickle you. And you too, I'm gonna tickle you. And Liza!
I want to have makeup, too.
Oh, you do? All right, let me see your face, Tony. Look at me. Oh, yes, I know. All right. Oh, you're gonna love this. Did I ever tell you about that girl I went to school with at Metro? Deanna Durbin. She had this one long eyebrow. It went, honestly, right across her face like a caterpillar crawling. That's why she went to Universal. Because they made monster movies there. That's where I should go, really. Oh, this is so cute. Really marvelous. Look. That's good. A little bit of this. Oh, you're gonna love this. Okay, keep your mouth straight. That's it. Oh, don't look, not yet. Okay, close your eyes. Got them close? Oh. There, you can look now. My, but you're beautiful.
Can I stay up for the party tonight?
No, you can stay up to say goodnight. Lorna, would you do something for me? You promised me to take good care of Joe. He's not as strong as you are, you know.
I promise, Mama.
Oh, thank you, darling. Lovely to see you, sweetie.
Hey, Judy.
See you. Thank you for coming.
You don't like it? Get the hell out!
What's all that about?
Nothing.
Sounded like the Rat Pack had got into another brawl again.
Had a little disagreement with the caterer.
What about?
I asked if I could pay him next week, and he refused.
Oh, you know, I hate to talk about money.
Fine, forget it. Hey, why don't you two give it a rest? Leave it till morning. Do you know, we have 13 full-time people on staff. I've counted them.
Well, Judy Garland needs plenty of maintenance.
All the medicine she needs. That doesn't come cheap either.
What's this about, Sid?
We owe a lot. Not just to the caterer, Uncle Sam, too.
So pay it.
With what?
What do you mean, with what? I'm Dorothy, for God's sake. Dorothy can't be broke.
I've already had to take out 2 mortgages on the house.
Haven't you had enough?
Oh, do we owe the liquor store, too? You're supposed to be taking care of things, Sid. What have you done with the money?
It's always poor you, isn't it? Everybody's always doing something to you, never you to yourself.
I am what I am. You won't change me. Look at you. Look at you and your custom-made suits and your fancy shoes. All my life, I've been the breadwinner. Hundreds of concerts, records, TV shows. I've worked my ass off. And you're telling me there's nothing? You show me that money, Sid. Empty your pockets. Come on, empty them. I want to see my money. I want to see the children's money.
Judy.
Ah! Where the hell do you think you're going?
To a hotel!
You can't go to a hotel! We can't afford it!
The overwork, the medication, and the lack of money all caught up with Mama in 1959. She weighed 180 pounds and was hospitalized with life-threatening hepatitis. The doctors told her she would never work again. When Mama got well, she got miraculously well. Sometimes she would fight with my dad and throw him out of the house and hire armed guards to protect us from being kidnapped. We were so used to our parents' comings and goings that we never suspected their marriage was falling apart.
Hello.
I don't know if she's taken too much or too little.
All right, I'm coming over. Just call off the guards.
Please, just hurry and get over here right away, all right? Okay. Sid.
Where is she?
Upstairs. Well, you decided to come home.
No matter how hard my parents broke up, they made up even harder. Daddy was her biggest fan. To meet the family's need for money and to pay off Mama's mounting debts, he arranged for her to meet 2 fast-rising young agents, Freddie Fields and David Beagleman.
We start with the concert tour. Europe first, then the States, and as momentum builds, we shift to television.
Television is where the money is. We want to talk to CBS, see if we can sell them on the idea of doing a special, maybe a series.
Oh, dear.
But it's got to be the right project. You don't put Judy Garland in just anything.
Oh, no, no.
Some of these dates are pretty close together. I'm not sure Judy's got the physical stamina.
Judy, you have a problem with these?
Just point me toward the money, boys, and I'll sing.
It's true we're separated for the moment, but everything's still got to go through me. Understand?
I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
Knew what?
Judy's given us power of attorney. We can't work any other way.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm the one who introduced you guys.
Boys, we talked about this. I want to put Sid on the payroll.
How could you do this, Judy? $400 a week. That's a 2-bit tip for a groom. Don't I count for more than
You should
that?
get yourself a career.
Taking care of you is my career. Don't you see those guys are just a couple of nobodies trying to make it off your back?
Funny, that's what everyone used to say about you. Thank you. Someone's got to take care of the children. I'm doing what I've always done when my family needs money. I'm going to work on my own.
You don't know how. We're a pretty good team.
We used to be Sid, and not anymore. I'm sorry.
Once again, Mama toured the country to great success. The high point was to be a concert in New York at Carnegie Hall. For Mama, it was as if every triumph and every tragedy in her life and career was riding on that night. Fearing a possible adverse reaction to her medication, she kept herself awake for 36 hours before she went on stage. Everybody in show business was there. For Mama, it was either now or never again.
London Bridge and the bridge of San Louis Ray. But the only bridge that's a real gone bridge is a bridge across the bay to San I'm coming home again, never San Francisco. how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I'd give the world to be among the folks in DIX. I even know my mammy's waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks up north will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore. Swanee, Swanee, I am coming back to Swanee. Mammy, Mammy, I love the old folks at home. I love you, Swanee. I'd give the world if I could only be sitting on my mammy's knee. I love the old folks, I love the young folks. Oh, my honey lamb, you love them all in Alabama. Mammy, Mammy, my dear old Mammy, your wondering child will wonder no more. When I get to that Swanee.
Thank you, darling. Isn't it marvelous? Oh, I'd love that. I mean, I'd say come up here, but you know, the place is chaos. Yes, we're leaving for London first thing in the morning. I'm coming. Yeah, look, I have to run. So I'll see you at 9. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, really? Hello. Did you see the show?
Of course I saw it.
And?
You were sensational. Fantastic.
I was, wasn't I?
Where are the kids?
They're over at the park with Lottie, you know, across the street.
Planning a trip?
Yes. Isn't it exciting? The boys got me a film in London.
Great.
Yes.
Planning on taking the kids with you?
Well, naturally.
When do you leave?
Not till next week.
Look, I know what you're trying to do. My lawyer got the divorce papers yesterday. You are not taking my children 1 foot out of this country, not until this thing is settled.
Look, I was just about to get in my bath. Look, why don't we have dinner tonight and discuss it? I'm sure that if we both try really hard, we can work this out.
Fair enough. I got a room a couple of floors up.
There. Pick me up at 9.
Okay. 9 it is. See you later.
Yes, hello. This is Liza's mother. Is she there? Thank you. Liza, I need you over here right now. We're leaving tonight.
I feel terrible. It happened so fast. I swear I only turned my head for 1 second and Sid was right there.
Don't worry, Lottie. It's not your fault.
Okay.
Well,
I talked to them. Don't worry, they're on their way.
I'll get it. You stay here and don't come out, okay?
Who is it?
Deanna Durbin.
You alone?
I'm all dressed up for dinner. Aren't you gonna let me in?
We gotta talk.
Oh, he hit me! Help! Help!
Who the hell are you?
Get
your hands off me!
Come on, we're leaving now.
You're not taking my kids! You hear me?
Well, Mr.
Calm down. You're not taking my kids! Judy! Judy!
Hold up.
You're not gonna get away with us!
Take it easy.
Leave me alone! Judy!
Why did you say Daddy hit you?
Oh, Dad. No, I was only joking. Daddy didn't hit me.
Hey, Mama, I don't think I can go to London.
Of course you can.
I only have one shoe on.
Well, it doesn't matter. They have shoes in London. Come on, let's go.
Look, this isn't an easy thing for me to say about the mother of my children. The truth is, she's not a well woman. On many occasions in the years I've known her, she has taken overdoses of barbiturates. On several occasions, she has attempted suicide by slashing herself on her wrists or throat.
I would die. I would literally die if I couldn't have my children with me. I'm not perfect, but I'm a good mother. And nobody has the right to say that I'm not able to care for my children. They say that I'm a drunk. They say I'm addicted on drugs, to the carpet, to the drapes. Well, let me ask you something, Your Honor. If I were as sick as everybody says I am, how could I do as many concerts as I do?
So, both of you would prefer to live with your mother. Now, what do you think would happen if you went to live with your father? Are you afraid of him?
Oh, no. We're not afraid of him. It's just that,
Yeah, go on, Lorna.
well, Dad, we know he's gonna be okay, no matter what happens. But, Mama, Mama needs us.
The court awards full custody of the children to their mother, Miss Garland, with ample visitation rights accorded to their father, Mr. Luft. Said visitation to be worked out in good faith between the parties here, too.
Judy, you do this. All your money troubles will be over.
Oh, don't even
Finito.
say that.
Believe me, you'll be financially secure for the rest of your life.
But
This
won't-
is everything we've worked
But
for.
won't people get tired of me?
That's impossible.
But you know, television cameras, they add 15 pounds, don't they? I mean, do you think I'm too fat?
Are you kidding? You look great. Never better.
You really think so?
You're worried about it, you go on a diet, you lose a few pounds.
It's all right for you to say. You know, I'm the original stage fright kid. I'd be so scared.
You've done television before.
I know.
And you know what this means? This is all 3 networks bidding for a chance to put Judy Garland on weekly television. This is quite a comeback.
Funny, I didn't know I'd gone away. Oh, darling, thank you. Oh, thank you, Freddie. My boys.
When the elements roosting in trees, I will come back. When the birds make off to the seas, I will come back. When the sun refuses to shine and Bela Lugosi is a cousin of mine. When the fish walk around on two feet, promenade up and down, I'm walking to see when the snow has turned from white to blue. Then maybe I will come back to you.
There she goes. Look at her.
Shameless. Absolutely shameless.
That's fabulous, darling.
You like it?
Oh, Francis is the best one yet. Sensational. They're getting better and better. First one to see?
No, Roger's right. It was sensational. I mean, you're sensational. I've been a fan of yours from way back.
Oh, don't go too far back, darling.
I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Oh, go on. Embarrass me a little more, Mr. Heron.
Just call me Mark.
So what is this play you're doing? Roger, why haven't you taken me to see it?
Well, you named the day, sugar.
I'll go anytime. Where are you doing that?
It's just a little theater downtown.
Small theater. Well, I'd love to see you, darling.
I'd love you to come.
Oh, Roger.
Yes.
It's time to take this tired old broad home.
I think so.
These kids have lots to talk about. Brando's, Stanislavski.
Good night, Kate.
Remington, too.
You call me tomorrow.
Okay, you take care of it.
Good night, Judy.
Yeah. Good night,
You be
Roger.
good.
Good night. Judy, it was just great.
Bye-bye.
It was nice to meet you.
Good night.
Make yourself comfortable. Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
Do you realize how many people have talked about me, written about me? Told my children they know Judy Garland. They knew her when she lived in Transylvania.
I never believed anything the papers said about you.
I'm outraged. Outraged at some of the things I've read about myself. It's affected me deeply. Affected my work, my health, my children.
They're great kids.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Did they bother you when you came tonight? Were they pests?
Are you kidding?
Lovely. Oh, what about Miss Liza Minnelli? Isn't she something?
Oh, takes after her mother.
Well, she made her own choices. Brought my children up to be free. I was so little, you know, when I went into show business.
Did you always know you wanted to entertain people?
Nobody ever asked me what I wanted. They just told me what to do, and I did it. I was too afraid not to. I didn't even think about it. I'll tell you one thing I discovered, though. And I knew this ever since I was little. I'm only really at home in the light of a spotlight. A little bit more. You're terrible. I wish they'd make up their mind about this TV show, though. The ratings stink. Smiling cobra, Aubrey, Mr. CBS. I keep telling him, don't put me in a shootout with the Ponderosa boys. I mean, they put me opposite Bonanza, for God's sake. But he won't listen. I've been summoned to the snake pit with all the cobras in training.
Why don't you tell them to go to hell? I mean, you're Judy Garland.
Oh, darling. Oh, God. Oh.
I know she can seem difficult. She's as fragile and insecure as a child. But
She's also one of the greatest talents any of us will ever get a chance to work with. Please keep that in mind. She needs to feel loved. If you do nothing else, make her feel that you love her.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm late.
Miss Garland?
Oh, I get to sit at the head of the table. How wonderful. Thank you. Please, gentlemen, go on with what you were saying. I'm all ears.
We were just saying how much we love you and how much we believe in the show. And whatever problems there may be, we believe they can be solved to everyone's satisfaction.
Everyone loves you. But here are some of the comments from the comment cards. Too nervous.
Oh, well, you'd be nervous, too, if you're in my shoes.
Too much touching of the guests.
Excuse me?
You touch people.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Physical touching. Don't do it.
I'm a woman who wants to reach out and take 40 million people in her arms.
Dinah Shore doesn't touch.
Doesn't she?
We have this scale that measures how comfortable people feel having you in their homes. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the most comfortable, you rated a 4.
Just so you know, Lassie is a 1, consistently.
Is it just me, or is this not the most preposterous? Do I have to sit here and be subjected to this?
This is all based on the most up-to-date scientific research.
Oh, scientific, huh? You know how I do my research? Right here, on my behind. If a performer stops me getting up from out of my chair to get some popcorn, that's all I need to know. Excuse me, gentlemen. I don't hear anybody talking about the great reviews.
We're very pleased with the reviews. The critics love you, as we do. But reviews don't necessarily translate into viewers.
Wait a minute, wait just a minute. May I use the phone? Thank you very much. This will only take a minute, I promise. Hello, yes, I'm calling for the president. Yes, tell him it's Judy. Judy Garland. Thank you. I hate to interrupt him. Oh, hello, Jack. I know you're terribly busy. I just have one question for you. Did you watch the show this week? Oh, you did? Wonderful. Jackie, too? Darling, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the most comfortable, how comfortable would you feel having me in your home? Oh, a 1. A 1, really? No, that's all I needed to... What now? Well, certainly. Would 8 bars enough? All right. I'm a little hoarse. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Thank you, darling. Love to Jackie. Oh, very soon, I hope. Goodbye.
Very impressive, Judy.
I'm not Lassie. I'm not even Dinah Shore. If you want the girl next door, then go next door. The last I heard, this was still called the Judy Garland Show. Now, if you don't want Judy Garland, just tell me and I'll be on my way. Otherwise, gentlemen, I have a show to rehearse.
The government attached your salary to pay back taxes from the 50s. If the show had another season, then you might have come out in the clear.
Oh, the damn IRS! What about at Leopold and Loeb? They owe me plenty.
Beagleman claims that after expenses, there wasn't anything left. You'll have to sue for your money. He says you fired him more than once.
Why didn't you listen to me the first time? Dear Miss Garland, didn't have the guts to keep a quality show like yours on television. You may resume touching people, should you so require.
Once again, in the best Gum family tradition, we packed up our trunks, put our troubles behind us, and took the family act back on the road.
She's sick. It's your lousy immigration people's fault. They impounded her medication.
Mama, are you all right?
Concentrating. The concert in Sydney was a triumph. Go to hell.
When she embarked on a tour of Australia, things started out well. But it all began to unravel by the time we reached Melbourne.
Here's your coffee. Have your coffee. Do you need something else?
I need a doctor. I need a cortisone injection, you know. I'm not going to be able to sing.
We have no time for cortisone right now.
Haven't they heard of cortisone in Australia?
I'm going to do your dress right
I heard about all my suicides. I haven't heard about cortisone.
We're sold out, Judy. Okay, time's up. Up, up. We go, up. There we go. Nora, why don't you just ask me?
When she finally managed to make it on stage, she couldn't remember the words to some of her songs. The audience booed and began to walk out. That had never happened before. The American press was merciless. Judy Garland has gone over the rainbow for the last time, one said. When we got back, Mama decided to lay low. She said that we needed family time. Family now included Mark.
Oh, Mark, oh, no. Oh, that's not funny, no. I'm not feeling very well.
What's wrong with you?
Australia.
Oh, it's over, Judy. It's over. You're safe here.
It's not over. They're all still down there. Breeding. You know, every day there's more new ones. You know, coming up. You look after me so well.
I love you, Judy. I want you to be well.
Yeah, it's not like those Australian barbarians. Oh, darling. I adore you.
I adore you, too. God. When was the last time I told you how sexy you are?
Well, I think it was at least an hour ago. I thought you were starting to lose interest. Darling. Oh, my darling. You just...
Go into your room, close the door, and try to get back to sleep. Okay?
What's going on? What's
Joey, go back to bed.
Prove it! Let me prove it! I don't know why I am entrusted you. Mom. I put you into my house with my children, and you...
Tell me what to do!
Get out! You're just like all the rest of them. Get out! Get out! Take your boyfriend, your little...
It had happened again. Mama had been betrayed by the very person she had counted on to protect her. The familiar pattern was beginning to take its toll on Joey and me. She had to keep working to pay off her debt. But work required more energy than she had left. And that meant more amphetamines to carry her through. By 1967, Mark and Lottie were gone. It hurts when your parent is too sick to take care of you. My mother had been handed her first dose of medication when she was a child. Hard work and pills had robbed her of her childhood. Now those pills were beginning to destroy mine. I was beginning to understand the connection between her behavior and her medication.
Mom. Mom, do you have any money? Do you have any money, Mama? Look in my purse, baby. I did. I looked in all your purses, Mama. I looked everywhere.
Why don't you want to call Dad? You know what'll happen. We'll just have another big custody fight again. We can go to Mrs. Baker's down the street for dinner tonight. It'll be fun.
Hello.
You produce a great picture, loved.
Judy, what?
You really did it, darling.
You're the one, Judy. You're great. You made the movie. Would have been nothing without you.
We did it together. He said, I can't remember which medication to take.
You want me to come over?
No, it's all right. Lorna's here. I'll be all right. He said, I'm so damn lonely. I can't stand the silence. I look at the telephone and think if somebody just get the wrong number, I'd appreciate it just to hear the phone ring.
Maybe I could make a few calls, see if I get you some bookings.
Oh, could you?
Sure, I could.
Thank you, darling. I'm so scared, Sid. What's gonna happen to me and the children?
They say the family that prays together stays together. For my family, performing had pretty much the same effect. For the first time, I was up there with Mama the same way she had once been with her sisters. At long last, I discovered applause and how it makes everything seem okay.
I'll just stay here all my life. I don't like any other theater, except the Palace.
Sleep.
You don't have to worry about her sleeping medicine. But it's not enough to keep the daytime medicine locked up, honey. If she oversleeps and misses a dose, she could go into withdrawal and pass out or have a seizure.
What do I do? Do I call the operator?
Honey, listen to me. Never, ever call the operator. You can call the doctor, or better yet, call me in L.A., but you don't call the operator when your mother is Judy Garland. Okay?
Okay.
Count them out for me so you know exactly how many there are in the bottle at all times. She gets four times a day. Okay?
Okay.
When we closed in New York, Mama made us feel everything was just fine. We didn't know that the IRS had taken our house and her entire salary from the palace run. Once again, she was broke.
It's in my contract that you pay all living expenses. But what do you mean you can't? Well, so what do I do? They're gonna throw us out. Well, I'll sue your asses. Ah! Guess what? We're gonna have an adventure. It's time for the old switcheroo.
Mama, do we have to do this right now?
Yes, we do, Joe. Unless you want to visit your mama in the poorhouse. Now, I want you to both get up and get dressed. And then I want you to keep getting dressed until you got all your clothes on in layers. It's gonna be great fun. We're gonna pretend we're escaping from a German prison camp.
We're moving again. Mama, where are we going?
To the St. Moritz, sweetheart. Don't you like it there?
Sure.
If the coast's clear, head for the elevator.
Just pretend we're going shopping. Last one to the St. Moritz. It's a rotten egg. Uninsurable. Of course I can do 8 shows a week. I did 8 shows a day in vaudeville. Well, there isn't a performer in the world that doesn't occasionally get a cold and miss a performance. Let me tell you something. I've been in show business for 40 years. That's 35 movies, 600 radio shows, 1,700 concerts. Difficult? Yes, I've heard how difficult it is to work with Judy Garland. Do you know how difficult it is to be Judy Garland? I've been trying to be Judy Garland all my life. Where is it? Tell me, what have you done with my medicine?
The medicine isn't in here,
Don't
Mama.
lie. Don't you lie to me. I know it's in here.
Don't do this, Mama.
Get out! Both of you get out!
Don't go to Mama's room. Hurry.
Get out!
Oh, those sons of bitches. They took everything from me.
You think all I can do is sing? There's a lot more going on here than just a voice. There's a heart and a mind and love. There's a lot of life going on here. I've sung, I entertained, I pleased wives, I pleased your children, I pleased you.
Miss Garland, just pay the bill.
Mama! Mama, don't!
Miss Garland, I beg you, please come down from there. You could hurt yourself.
Oh, I could hurt you too, couldn't I?
Beg your pardon?
Well, how's it gonna look for you when Dorothy jumps out your window?
Miss Garland has blackmail.
Out of the way, I'm coming down!
You win, Miss Garland. For now.
Mama, are you crazy?
Oh, don't be silly, sweetheart. It's all part of the myth. Help me down. Oh, I'm starving. Can we get something to eat? Chinese? The Italian. When people keep telling you that you're washed up, you begin to think maybe they're right. Then you sit down and you think, if I once had talent, maybe maybe I've still got it. So you work, polish it up again. On opening night, you're sure you're going crazy. But when that first applause comes crashing up, you're so happy you want to cry. Hug everybody down there. Oh, Lord. You break my heart if you go into show business. I can't bear the thought of you going through what I go through.
You let Liza go into show business?
I didn't let her. I couldn't have stopped her if I tried. But at least she knew what she was getting into. Look at me, honey. Is this the way you want to look when you're 45?
Joe, are you dressed yet? Do you have your books, your homework?
Lorna, I need you to sign this permission slip.
You have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Lorna? Lorna! Lorna, what's wrong? Lorna, what's wrong?
Severe physical and emotional exhaustion.
What is that, like a nervous breakdown?
From what I've been able to glean from Lorna, a 14-year-old child responsible for an ill parent and a younger brother. Anyone would collapse under the same pressure.
Hello, sweetheart.
How long have I been sleeping?
As long as you needed to.
I have to be at Mama's.
No. No. You're not going anywhere.
I have to make sure she's okay.
And who's going to be there to make sure you're okay? Lorna, I know you love your mother. And so do I. But I'm going back to Los Angeles, and I'm taking you and Joe with me.
I can't just leave her. I can't.
Hello, can I have room 322, please?
Hello?
Lorna, it's Mama.
Mama, are you okay?
Oh, Lorna, I'm so sorry. I'm such a bad mother. I'm so sorry, so sorry. I wanted to come and visit you, you know, but, well, you know what a circus the press makes of everything.
It's okay, Mama.
No, it's not. I'm a terrible mother.
You're not.
When are you coming home?
I think I'm gonna stay at Dad's for a little while. Until I'm feeling better.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, you have to take care of yourself because we're going on tour very soon, you know, and the concerts are going to be marvelous. You're going to be marvelous. I thought I might buy you a new dress, and maybe you could have a new song.
Stop, Mama. Please stop. Please listen to me. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want to move around all the time. I want to stay in one place. I want to go to one school. I want to have friends. I just want to be normal.
So you're running out on me, too?
No, Mama, no. I'm not running out on you. I love you. I love you more than anybody. But Mama, please understand. I can't do it anymore.
Oh, I understand, all right. Believe me, I understand.
Mama.
Film star Judy Garland was married today in a civil ceremony in London's
Dad, look!
district. Sources say the
Laura, come in here! I'm coming.
Living with my dad, I had peace. We had regular meals, an orderly house, and 8 hours of sleep every night. Life couldn't have been more normal. As for Mama, she moved to London and surrounded herself with a vast crowd of strangers. Like everyone else in America, we heard about her latest adventure on the evening news.
child star and groom Mickey Deans had previously tied the knot in a secret church ceremony.
I finally found someone who'll protect me and love me. Love me for what I truly am. Mickey Deans.
Over here, Judy. That's nice. That's it.
Who the hell is Mickey Deans?
There's a few questions.
Happy birthday, Mama!
I can't think of a more wonderful birthday present. Thank you. I just wish you were all here with me now.
It's so good to hear you sounding so happy, Mama.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? You know, I'm 47 today, and with my life, that makes me 412. I was thinking that one or two or even all three of you might be able to make it over here for a visit this summer. You know, everybody here keeps talking about a comeback. Seems I can't go to the powder room without making a comeback when I step out again.
Well, Mama, school's out in 2 weeks, and Dad already said he'd let us come, so we'll spend the summer with you.
Yeah, I'm coming too, Mama.
I'm sure that you'll adore Mickey. I'm just so sure of it. It's really quite extraordinary how he takes care of me. I've never known anything like it. Really and truly.
We love you, Mama.
I know you do, darling. It'll be wonderful to see you. God bless.
I love you,
Bye,
Mama.
Mama.
Goodbye. A million kisses to each of you.
Big kisses to you too, Mama. Bye.
Kisses to you, Mama. Bye.
I need a drink.
Judy? Judy? Honey? Oh my God.
Is it true?
Baby. Baby.
No. How?
She woke up in the middle of the night and she couldn't get back to sleep again. And she took more pills. It's happened 100 times.
I should have been there with
Lorna, it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault.
No, I promised I wouldn't leave her, and then I did.
Lorna, you have to believe me. It's not your fault. There's nothing you could have done.
Why wasn't I with her? Why didn't I go over when she asked me to?
Baby.
Why didn't I save her? Why didn't I?
Judy Garland was laid to rest today in a private ceremony for family, friends, and co-workers. Spokesman for the Frankie Campbell Funeral Home said an estimated 22,000 people had already passed through its doors to pay respects to the singer they loved.
I was 16 years old, the same age Mama had been when she played Dorothy Gale, and I would never see her again. I'm proud of my mother, fiercely proud, but there are some family traditions that I don't want my children to carry on. Mama would be the first to agree with me. When people refer to my family's life as a tragedy, they completely miss the point. Mama never saw herself as tragic. She never lost her optimism. That level of joy and carrying on, no matter what the obstacles, was something she made every audience feel and believe. It's why people love her. If I've learned anything from her along the way, it's that everyone's show must go on. And it's up to us to make it a good one.
Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy. The Lord is waiting to take your hand. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're going to the promised land. We're heading across the river, wash your sins away in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. Forget your troubles, get happy, your cares fly away. Shout hallelujah,